This is the VOCIC AX15 elderly chairlift, and I'm going to show off the entire thing in detail. This is not the first one that I've reviewed, especially from VOCIC, and they make some incredible, very high quality chairlift products. This one specifically is beautiful, very easy to set up in comparison to some other ones. Holds a lot of weight and it is really powerful. However, there are some downsides mentioned in other reviews that I want to address, and one of those being how easy / difficult it is to move around. It has some smaller wheels on the rear, and that may affect how easy this is to use, but it's also got some other features that really stand out amongst other models. So today I'm going to help you decide if this one is the right model for you. So this is a premium heavy-duty electric floor lift designed to help someone get from the floor back to a seated or even standing position. The device itself weighs 48 pounds and it's fully rechargeable, so that means there's nothing to plug into a wall. When this first arrived, I noticed that the packaging was immaculate, perfectly protected. It comes with an instruction manual that is very professionally laid out. Clear colored diagrams, not overwhelming. It truly keeps things simple, and really it's because it's an easy product to set up and there's not much to know to operate it. It comes with a very basic remote that holds all the power. It's rechargeable, and it only has an up, down, and stop button. It comes with a unique charging cable and takes about 3 hours for a full charge. The only thing that needs to be installed are the front and back legs, and right away you'll see where this product stands out. These legs are a tool-free assembly, just a push pin to get these installed, and the legs are foldable. So when it comes time to put this away, and I'll show you in a bit, it takes up a very small footprint. So that's all for the assembly. The remote just plugs in right in the back, and immediately you can get started with it. And as you can see here, it makes virtually no noise, just a slight hum. Now when it comes to actually using this lift, pay attention to how low the seat sits to the floor. It has a unique curved design that allows the seat to actually touch the floor. That means scooting one's body onto this is not difficult, and assisted even easier. It comes with an adjustable Velcro buckle. It's nice and large, and the entire front and back side of each piece is Velcro. Comes with a handlebar on each side. Nothing fancy about these, they're just plastic, but since they fold up, they can be nice and useful for getting yourself back onto a couch or another chair. Now when strapped in, the remote just requires you to hold down the up arrow through the entirety of the lift. And I have timed the lift, and it moves very slowly, but it takes about 1 minute and 20 seconds from the very bottom to the very top if you needed to go that far. If you were to let go of the arrow for any reason, the lift would stop on its own, but there is an emergency stop button additionally. You can obviously see what's going on here, so I will speed this up, but pay attention to how stable this is. And again, this supports up to 440 pounds. And the seat will raise from 2.5 inches up to 22.2 inches. So high up that it makes my feet dangle. And it effectively takes most people back up to a full seated position, if not being able to stand. Now when it comes to putting this away, and we will take a look at moving it around, you would obviously have to stand there holding the remote to get this to go all the way back down. What's nice is the seat folds upright, and with a single push pin, you can extend the legs and then put them upright as well. This is a big deal because it does eliminate quite a bit of the footprint when storing this. And then when it comes to actually moving this, because the wheels are so small, you'll definitely notice some added resistance when pulling it on carpet. And that's not to say that it can't be moved on carpet, but it certainly adds just a little bit of resistance. So for that reason, I wouldn't necessarily call it a mobility lift, but on tile or vinyl, it does a great job and it's very smooth. So something to keep in mind, although bigger wheels would just be better in general. So obviously pros and cons to this chair, but there's a lot of good in it, and if you can get past the small wheels and you don't necessarily need to move it around too much, this could be a fantastic chairlift option for you. Hope that helps.